Alright guys, so I was just going to do a little catch-up video. So I got the tune-up done. Got the plugs, wires, cap, rotor, coil. Went ahead and put some new terminal ends on the battery cables. They're pretty corroded. Still got to put the fuel filter on, and the ignition control module on the distributor. I don't know if it's going to be easier. It's kind of in a tough spot. I could probably get it from right there, but I'm probably just going to wait until I get the transmission out, because I mean it'll be right there. Be pretty easy to get to. So I did go ahead and start to get the transmission pulled. Did get the front and rear drive shaft out. The drive shaft, this U-joint right here is in pretty rough shape, so probably gonna replace that U-joint. And then I went ahead and got the transfer case out. So gonna drain the fluid in it, put fresh fluid in. Other than that, my wife started back school, so whenever we first had our son, Benny, I built a crib for him, and we didn't really use it that much. So when she started back school, I decided to tear it apart. I'll try to find pictures of what it did look like, but this is it now. This, let me get it to focus here. There we go. Sorry about that. So it had rails going all the way around the top part. It did have a gate that went down, up and down. So I took all that off. It was kind of a tie-dye distressed. So originally I had went over it all with, you know, random different colors in different spots, then went over it with a white, then I distressed it. So basically what I'm doing with this, the nightstands that I built for our bedroom are going to be, I'm going to be theming this kind of after those. So first off, I'm going with the black, then I'm going to go with an antique white. Just lightly sand it, distress it, go over it with a poly. So that's what I've been doing. So it's tall enough for her to sit down at. It's got a shelf on the bottom on each side, and it's got the shelf. Printer can go on there. Other than that, this is about all I've been doing. Also going to show you all my garden. So let's see here. So I've got a few things planted. I planted spinach and lettuce. They're not doing so good. Tomatoes. There's one. I really need to weed in here, but there's two. This one's doing pretty good. There's that one. Got my squash. I got beans planted. There's the zucchini down there. And I've got some peppers. And I planted corn down this row. I planted asparagus, but I'm not sure if it's going to come up this year. got there's a cantaloupe, 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 watermelon. Front row is mostly pepper. Planted jalapenos and bells. There's a cucumber. And surprisingly, one of the asparagus roots that I planted is starting to come up. So anyways, that's pretty much all that's been going on. So I just figured I'd just check back in. Next I'll be putting that second coat of paint on the desk, and then after that I'll probably go ahead and get this transmission pulled out so I can start rebuilding it. So check back in later.